Alright, hello guys, I'm so sorry. I made a video on how I'm gonna make videos, and then I just didn't. One, have an excuse that's semi-viable. My computer died. I had to get a new hard drive for it. Thus, I had to re-download everything, and I was still transitioning to my new job. So that, all in all, made it so I just had zero time, ambition, or resources to record any videos. So I apologize for that, but here's a video. So let's jump right into it. So we got Battery Man Industrial Strength. Now this is the big dude, good destruction, easy to summon, fairly easy enough at least. But it's not, I've never been into Battery Man. You know, it was kind of cool when it first came out because I was really young when that happened. But it's not a card that really gets me going. You know, it's cool. But I wouldn't build a deck around this card, and I wouldn't play the Battery Man archetype. So, not jumping out at me. Okay, this card I used to love in 2009. It was great. I loved playing it. 2009, I was playing the 2009 Yu-Gi-Oh game. Big fan of that. This card was great. I love it. But Lightsworn just is not a deck for Duel Links, I think. It needs to be played at 30 cards. And then at that rate, you know, we just don't have the blowout cards. Now we're playing with consistency issues. A lot of the cards are ultra that are needed. It just makes me like, I don't know. We don't have Solar Recharge. We don't have Judgment Dragon. It's just not really a deck I want to invest in yet. And it's an expensive deck if you do want to invest in it. This card is popular. It's good for banishing some cards in your opponent's graveyard. It's definitely really good. But it also stops your opponent from banishing cards from either player graveyard. So that's kind of where it like really holds its merit. Okay, then we got Thunder Seahorse, which is woo awesome. 2 level 4 Thunder type monsters. So I guess we're getting more. What are those guys called? Oh god, let's go check it out. Let's see. It's okay, yeah, it's this set. This set right here, Crimson Kingdom Bro Hunter. Is this support for the Bro Hunters, the Sis Hunters, the Mom Hunters, the Pop Hunters? I don't know what they're called actually. That was just some wild guesses. Here's a Sis Hunter, so that's probably on the right track. I mean, cool. That definitely does not make me want to buy this box. So, once again, pass. Okay, Magician of Fate. That's really cool. I like this card. Do I think it's meta relevant? Barely. But it is a flip effect monster. Those have seen their time, and it has passed even in Duel Links. I'm pretty sure on, because if you this might see some play in like some spellbook decks or some farm decks or something, so I can see it, but it's not really a deck, and it's not really a card I would be teching into other decks. So we'll just skip that one as well. Not a reason to buy this box for me. I've got Gem Knight Lady Brilliant Diamond. Now this is the only reason I'd be buying this box, for an archetype at least. This archetype, I like Gem Knights. I didn't really invest in it before because they were kind of expensive and I didn't really want to, you know, spend money on a deck that was not going to really do anything that I didn't absolutely love. And there's new support in here, so that makes me think, but I'm not really in love with the support. So once again, we're back at this where I'm like, it's kind of expensive and I don't want to invest in that. Alright, Boss Monster, Unlimited Hero Nova Master. Now that's kind of cool. Don't get me wrong. I liked Unlimited Heroes growing up. Not a big fan of them right now, but they're cool. I like other heroes more than the Elemental Heroes, but the Elemental Heroes, still pretty cool. But basically, this card is good for card advantage because it lets you draw a card every time it destroys opponent's monster by battle. And it's good. I can see this definitely being run as maybe 1 or 2 in one of those Red Eye Slash decks because they already run Blaze Man, so wouldn't be too hard to get to this. They already have Swamp King, and you know, ways of making this, and it's decent attack, it's level 8, and it does recur cards, so that's kind of good. Alright, the best card in the set, hands down, Dust Tornado. It's like the closest thing to MST we got here going on. You know, it's another UR, spell and trap card removal, and it's good. Don't get me wrong, it's a trap card though, so you have to set it and then you can use it, but it does let you set a new card face down after being used. And that's really good because we only have 3 zones, and if for a heavy deck, a back row, that can let you blow up a card and then re-complete your field. So you can be straight flushed later on. But in all seriousness, this is a really good card. This would be like the chase card of the set, I would say, for most people. Okay, this card, Phantom Beasts, that's, you know, interesting. We've seen it before in the game, I think. This is our first time being able to get it. But once again, it has a draw one card effect, so it's obviously good in some sense. And that 800 attack boost, that's pretty good as well. It is a trap card, so you have to wait a turn, but then you can flip this when an opponent attacks your beast or beast warrior type monster, and then it does gain 800 attack, and it can be used in the damage step because it is an attack altering card. So it's really good. That's why it's an ultra rare. Is it going to see much play? I mean, you can't play it in Hazies, so I guess you're playing it in Fire Fist. If that are those Beast Warriors, they are Beast Warriors. I have to assume that other ones are also Beast Warriors. I'm not entirely sure. This one's Beast Warrior, but it's really good. So if there's ever a good Beast or Beast Warrior deck, this is probably a great card to run in it. Alright, last UR, we got Kunai with Chain. We've all seen this millions of times. It's really great because it does attack altering, a little bit of attack gain for you, you know? But it also changes a monster to defense position from attack position. So that's not too bad. They have to declare an attack, so it's technically a battle trap in that regard. And I'm not a huge fan of battle traps, but all in all, it's not a bad card. Would I say it's a UR? I'd say that's more of a super rare card, in my opinion, and definitely not reason for me to buy this box. Alright, that wraps up the URs. For super rare, we got Soul of Purity and Light. Now, I don't mind this card. I think it's pretty cool, you know, because it's really easy to summon, provided you can mill enough or get enough light cards in your graveyard. So, I like it. It's only got 2,000 attack, and the only thing it's good for, really, is being a body on the field and making all your opponent's monsters lose a little bit. 300 attack during the battle phase. Only. So, and it's their battle phase, not even your battle phase. So, not enough for me to buy this. Moving on. Not good yet. Not good without their Xyz. So, we're going to skip that one right there. Yeah, no thanks. This, the Curse of Dragon card. I do not like this legacy support. Moving on. Brotherhood of the Fire Fists. Are Fire Fists good now? They weren't really before. They were kind of a cool little tech engine in Hazies. But I would have to say that this is not an archetype that I would recommend investing in, at least at this current state. We got this cool little card here. Now, I didn't know what this was at first, but it's the Gemini, so it's already not that good. For a Gemini monster, it's not bad. You can send one face-up equipped card you control to the graveyard, then target one card your opponent controls, and destroy that. So, if you have a ton of equips, that's not bad. It is level 4, and it's 1900. But really, realistically, unless you're playing a Gemini deck, which is not that good, by the way, it's just a 1900 normal monster, and we already have those. So, Alright, next up we got Treasure Panda. That's an interesting card right there. Basically banish 3 spell and trap cards from your graveyard face down. Special summon 1 normal monster from your deck, whose level equals the total number of banished to activate this effect. So, realistically, as I would see this being played, you would want to summon at a level 1 oppressed people, you know, that level 1 monster with like 2000 defense. But there's no link summoning, there's no extra deck summoning besides Fusionin, so I don't really see this having a place anywhere. But let me know if that's a spicy attack for some deck. Who knows? I see an Ojama in this card text. I mean, yeah, you bring out those Ojamas with this Treasure Panda. Whatever this thing is right here. Yeah, it starts with an H, that's all I know. Alright, we got another Brother of the Fire Fist. Here we go. A Leopard. Leopard. This has a no attack and 200 defense, that's good. But if it was normal or special summon this turn, you contribute 1 Fire Fist monster, set 1 Fire Formation spell and trap card directly from your deck. Once again, doesn't make me feel like I want to play Fire Fist, so moving on, we got this Dino. You can special summon this card from your hand. That's not bad. If special summoned this way, activate this effect, your opponent can special summon 1 monster from their graveyard. So we've already seen this as a UR card from the ranked duels, was it? Probably. That's where I got mine, I think. But yeah, basically it's just a weaker version of that. And also don't only want to from their graveyard, so I guess it does, because the other one makes you special one from either graveyard. Yeah, so I mean, it's not bad. Alright, we got Batterman Microcell. Now this is okay because it's basically just like an alien gray, you know, it gives you that draw effect when store battle and send to the graveyard after it's been flipped face up. But its flip effect is that you can special one level 4 lower battery man from your deck. So that's not bad. That's actually pretty good. I see that's why that's the SR, but it's not winning any awards from me. Moving on. We got a normal monster. This is actually seeing a little bit of play in the TCG. Very small in the Dino deck because it's a normal Dino, level 4. And they love their dinos that are level 4. And it's got 2000 attack with 0 defense, but it's actually the best vanilla we have right now, so there you go. Alright, we've already seen this before. I don't like it, but it's support that is happening. And then the other card that made me consider Gem Knights, we got Gem Knight Fusion. Pretty good. I like this card. It's no brilliant fusion, but it's good. Because basically it lets you recur itself by banishing a Gem Knight. So it does, you use it, you send 2 Gem Knights to the graveyard, summon out a Gem Knight guy, you banish a Gem Knight monster, and you return the Gem Knight Fusion to your hand. You can use it again. It's great. Do I think it's playable? I would definitely think this would be the best Gem Knight Fusion card to play in the Gem Knight deck. But I still don't think the deck is going to see too much play, but that's just my opinion, and that's where I'm going to leave it. This is mainly used in FTKs in the TCG. I don't like looking at it, but it's a card. It's not bad actually. Are we gonna get Gem Knight Burn FTK? Let's hope. Let's just take that back and hope that it's not gonna happen. There's the Madoche Field spell, so I mean that's really cool. If the day ever comes that they release the Xyz monster in this game, I'm definitely gonna go back and build Madoche, but I'm not gonna do it now. The most brick-oriented card there is for Lightsworn, and without Solar Recharge to unclog this hand, it's not even worth playing. But it is a 2100 attack monster, but don't get me wrong, you have to mill it, and there's a ton of mill options, but if you draw this card in your hand, there's really nothing you're going to be able to do with it besides Tribute to the Dooms, and even that, it's not going to really do anything. There's no graveyard value for it being in the graveyard, just the one little bit of value of being sent to the graveyard from the deck. So, that's definitely why it's a rare. So, there we have it. This has been my review of this box. Do I think you should buy it? If you like the archetypes in this box, I think you should buy it. Definitely. Hey, if you like Gem Knights and you got Gem Knights from the previous box that was Gem Knight oriented, make Gem Knights. Heck, I might come around and make Gem Knights myself. They're cool. There's so many Gem Knight cards in this game. Can we figure out how to make a good deck with it? Maybe. I don't know. I hope so. But it still looks like a YouTube deck to me. So there I stand. There's like some swarm effects and some good recursion effects now, but other than that, I just don't see it having the Amazon Onslaught treatment, you know? Like bringing the deck from, you know, like A rank, you know, with that princess and that queen, to like top tier. I just don't see that here. I see some people buying it just for the Dust Tornado. I wouldn't say I'm surprised. It's definitely a good card. But when we come down to it, Lightsworns is just too expensive and not good enough yet. I think Tribute Summoning is not a reason to make a deck top tier, aka this card right here. Wolf is a brick, there's no Solar Recharge. If there was Solar Recharge in this box, I would feel a little bit different about it. And trust me, this card doesn't add much value either. So am I going to buy this box? Not right now. But as I showed in the beginning of the video, I am running out of time. I'm hoping the next mini box has a ton of stuff that I would love to buy. But till then, I might just throw some gems at this box right here and make this deck right here, because this artwork is so good and it's actually not a bad deck, you know, it's in the tier list, so I mean, there you go. I might just throw some gems at here, you know, maybe just throw enough that I don't lose any from the expiration. I'll wait to see what the next MCS is going to be, you know, see what makes the tier list. Maybe Gem Knights become the best. Maybe there's a Gem Knight FTK I should worry about. Maybe I build that Gem Knight FTK and be degenerate and make it to COG just super easily. I don't know. Well, that's all I have to talk about. It's my review of the box and my plans. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope to catch you in the next one. And as always, peace.